What's up, everybody? I've been saying this for a while. I've been saying what's up, everybody for a while, but I've been saying for a while that we're gonna 6-star Jackie, and we're gonna take a look at him. So, I finally 6-star Jackie. Finally! So, let's take a look at Jackie. Actually, you know what, let's take a look at him here. Jackie is well, you'll see who Jackie is in a second. No, we'll keep her. Jackie is... No, we don't. We won't even bother. Yeah, we will. Okay, so we're keeping Megan. Who else will we keep? We'll put a Rune in there. Or should we just do this? Oh, it doesn't... Either way is gonna be good. Either way is gonna be good and bad. And then we'll do... Where's Jackie? Jackie. And... I think that's, who else do we need? I don't think we really need anyone else. We have attack buff, we have defense buff, we have defense break. Right? Let's do this guy right here, too. Because why not? So we're going to take a look at Jackie. Jackie's the Dark Neostone Fighter. Mine is kind of weird runes. So we'll look at that in a second. His HP's super... crappy. His defense is good. His attack is kind of crappy. His speed is okay. And we have some skill up. So we have Turning Kick, kicks an enemy, stuns the target for one turn with a 25% chance. We have Thundering Blow, attacks the enemy with a thundering blow that shakes the ground and stuns the target for one turn with a 75% chance. Damage increases accordingly to defense. Okay, so this scales based on attack. This scales based on defense. Both of them stun though. And then this is going to attack the enemy. This scales based on attack as well, and deals 25% of the target's remaining HP as additional damage. And now you're thinking, oh my god, this is great for bosses. Oh my god, this is great for all these different things. This is gonna hit for so much damage. It usually doesn't hit for damage. It usually doesn't hit for a lot of damage, and I'll tell you why. When the target is under inability effect. When the target's under inability effects, it's only for... You can't do it to bosses. They can't be stunned, they can't be frozen. So, they are always able to move, right? So, that never actually does that on bosses. You don't ever get that actual second attack on bosses. And I noticed that in my play with him, I noticed that usually you have to attack them first to stun them, and you do some damage to them, and then you attack them again with, or usually you attack them a second time with a defense break, and then this one is like usually the third attack, so they already took damage, and then you attack them with the exploding hands, so that's basically the third attack, and then there's like a little additional extra attack on top of that, like after that. That's gonna do the extra damage, and it's usually like they took so much damage by that point, it's like, who cares? It's such a tiny, insignificant amount of damage. So, we'll see how I have him runed is kind of weird, but he looks like he doesn't have good runes. He does have pretty good runes on him. They're not fully maxed, but he's got some pretty good runes on him. So... Let's see, I don't want to take him into actual arena because we're going to get wrecked bad. Let's do some defense breaks. So we're buffing the attack and the... Why is it lagging? I don't know why it's lagging. We're buffing the attack and the... whatever. The attack and the defense right now, right? Because he has one skill based on his attack... Wait, two skills. The first and third are based on his attack. The second is based on his defense. So, what are you runing for? Defense, crit damage, defense? Then the first and third skills don't hit that hard. And then if you're runing for attack, crit damage, attack, the second skill doesn't hit that hard. So I have him on a hybrid right now. So we'll test that as third skill, exploding hands. 16? Oh, okay. We didn't get that extra hit anyway. So 16, but attack buff, defense break. Okay, but he doesn't have super crazy attack though. He does... This mother bitch. Alright, so we can try to get some... Okay, so let's see the... He's got the defense buff, right? and we're doing damage based on this. He's got high crit rate, so we'll probably still crit anyway. 23,000. So that actually did a little bit more damage than the other one. All right, and then we have. Damn, son. All right, we'll take him into scenario too. We'll take him into scenario. Yeah. Okay, we'll take him into scenario. We'll take him with Megan and Orion. I'll show you guys his runes right now. I think out of, as far as value, I think you're gonna get the best value out of crit damage. Since his attack scale on two different things. Like I said, first and third are attack based. Second is based on defense. Crit damage is gonna be great no matter where you go for it. So you can rune him for. You can rune him for such weird that you can rune him with whatever good runes you have. You can do a vampire even to make him your farmer, and do like vampire revenge, and have him with. Because I like to have high defense on my vampire monsters anyway. Rather than having crazy high attack, I prefer defense. So we could have higher defense, we could have higher attack. He's kind of a hybrid of both. He's got awesome crit rate. His crit damage could be higher as well, but he's on Swift. So, he's on Swift. Let's see his skills. Turning Kick is completely maxed. Thundering Blow. Can do some more damage. Also has one more cooltime turn. The stun we're already... The stun is basically 100% stun unless it's resisted. But it gets stronger too. You saw it did 23,000 damage. But the runes aren't maxed. And he's a hybrid, so he's not runed for either attack or crit damage. He's just runed for a little bit of everything. And then we have this. This is 3 cooltime turns. Damn, son. So he increases his crit rate over there, which I think is good because he really should be crit damage. For this guy, I think probably Rage would be the Rage with either if you want to do attack crit damage attack or defense crit damage defense. I think I'm up in the air still right now. I have focus on him because his first 2 skills stun, right? So focus isn't bad. Plus I saw this and I was like, well, I have crit damage here with high crit rate and attack. Okay, so that's all right. That's not that bad. It could be way better though. It could be way better. Then I have this rune. Oh, I had this rune on crit. This could be way better too. I don't even know. I guess it had a high crit rate and I want them to crit a lot. I don't know. So we'll change the runes around. We'll try him on Rage next rune removal day. We'll try him Rage defense, crit damage, defense, and then we'll try him attack, crit damage, attack on rune removal day. I just have to remember to do it. But right now he's defense with pretty decent crit rate and a little bit crit damage. And then we have attack here. This is a pretty nice rune though. Check this out. It's attack, but it's got defense subs and crit rate subs and HP subs. So, but I mean, even the thing that scales based on defense, this rune is still good because it's got 19% defense. And then we have this here. We can't have defense on this slot anyway. It could be stronger in general though. We have crit rate and crit damage, and we have some accuracy because he stuns, and then we have speed because speed is always good. And then we have I had it lying around and I was like, what am I going to do with this? Okay, so he's got a ton of accuracy. How much accuracy does he have? 47%. He does not have a ton of accuracy. I lied. I'm a liar. So yeah. Let's see him in my pants. We'll take him into, of course we'll take him into here, and then we'll take the same monsters. We'll do that. But yeah, he's flexible, which can be good or bad. It could be bad because it's like, well, how do I rune him? Crit damage, because you get the most out of everything with crit damage. You know, whether it's the attack-based skills, whether it's the defense-based skills, you get the most out of everything with the crit damage. We can maybe see the exploding hands on the salamander, the salamunda. Oh, that did no damage. Damn. Why'd that do no damage? You son of a bitch. Okay, we'll just do some more. Yeah. But I don't know. I wanna see this guy on Rune Removal Day, because am I super happy with him at this point? Okay, well, he did 20,000, but it's really not amazing. 20,000 isn't like, oh my god. But we'll just look at some more damage numbers. I'm not super crazy about him. He's not as bad as Kamatau, though. So he's at least more useful than the Dark Minotaurus. By far. Alright, so can we see this extra? Yes, we can. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, we're gonna try. We're gonna try. You know what? Let's, yeah. Let's see if we can do that little extra damage. Let's go to Feynman Boss. Yeah. So, let's do this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now you guys can see it. I'll put it on 1. Exploding hands. Come on. Oh, that time it actually did some decent damage. Okay, that time it actually did some decent damage, but that's because he's got so much HP anyway, and he's one of the very few bosses that can actually be stunned. So, yeah, there we go. Alright. I mean, he's the boss, but he can be stunned, so I guess maybe that was... Good job, Jubega. That was a good place to show him on something that at least had HP. So he did... that was the most damage I've seen him do with that little extra 25%. That extra 25% on his 3rd skill. So, yeah, we'll look at that again. We'll look at that again. Hold on. We'll look at it again. Oh my god. So, yeah, 25% of the target's remaining HP as additional damage. But I mean, I've seen him do, it's like a couple hundred damage. I'm like, what is this nonsense? But that was actually decent. It showed him doing some damage. So we'll try him out on Rune Removal Day. We'll try him out on Rune Removal Day. We'll see if we can stack a whole bunch more defense on him for 1 test, and then more HP on him for another test. And I mean, not HP, more defense on the first time, and then more attack power on the second time, and see how they compare. But I think definitely the way to go is crit damage. Crit damage, crit damage, crit damage. And he can combo into himself, of course, if you have him on Violent, and he does his 1st or 2nd skill, and then he gets another turn, he could just use his 3rd skill, since they're, of course, stunned from the 1st or 2nd one. So yeah, I think crit damage is definitely the way to go. And we'll test out some different stuff, but this is at least a first look on ours. He doesn't need to be swift. He doesn't. I would say maybe Violent or Rage. It would get the best results out of him. Violent or Rage and high crit rate, good crit damage. He already has buffed crit rate anyway from Awakening, so you really just need, you're already halfway there. Come to us and trying to tell you something, they're like, psst, just use crit damage, use crit damage. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. 17 minutes too long, I could have done this entire thing in 30 seconds. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you as always in the next one. Isn't that right, Jackie? That's right. Alright guys, I thought it'd be fun to take Jackie, don't disappoint me Jackie, into an actual arena battle. He's gonna die. He's gonna die so bad. So bad. We'll see. We'll see, Jackie. I don't have a lot of faith that you're gonna do very well in here, but Make something happen. Oh, good job not getting anything with Lucian. Alright. Alright, can we defense break Lucian? He's the kill threat. I think we tried exploding hands Lucian, right? Oh, there we go. There we go. I hate you. Oh, I hate you. Oh, let's see. Let's use that little defense. Of course not. Of course not. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. We don't have any defense break anymore. Yeah, it's a one-turn defense break. What are we gonna do with that? What were we gonna do with it in the first place? One-turn defense break. Yay, one-turn defense break. Why don't you keep stunning Jackie? Huh? This is a great idea. Just keep stunning Jackie. Ass. Alright. He's gonna... Oh, no. Oh, a different target. Wow. Wow, a different target. Oh, my God. Don't you do that nonsense. Alright. Oh, Jackie, you're having a hard time, aren't you? Alright. This is the best Jackie showcase ever. You know what? This is just a Vanessa showcase. A Vanessa Orion showcase. That's all this is. This is Vanessa Orion showcase. Alright, guys. It's just some more Jackie. Just some more Jackie. There you go.